Hey everyone, Clueless Dad here. Today we have a product unboxing and testing video. I actually have two Calibowls. These are specialized bowls made for kids learning how to eat. We have the 8-ounce Calibowl and we have the 12-ounce Calibowl. I don't know if the name is actually Calibowl or the brand is Calibowl. I guess the brand is Calibowl. But this is what a Calibowl is. It has a special lip so that the food kind of stays in the bowl, doesn't come out. It has a suction cup bottom, so you can stick it onto your high chair or your tabletop or whatever, and it won't slide around. So it's supposed to be good for kids who are just learning how to eat themselves. And let's just read off the stuff on the bottom. So it has a patent-pending non-spill smart lip. Is it smart? I guess so. Non-slip suction cup base, which I said shatterproof, top rack, dishwasher safe. It is BPA, phthalates, and lead free. That's good to know. Proudly made in the USA. Go America. And also 100% recyclable packaging made from partially recycled material. Okay, so it's made, it has recyclable packaging. That's not such a big deal. But it's made partially from recycled materials, so that's good to know. The bowl's innovative inner lip guides food back onto your utensil, eliminating over-the-edge spills and creating effortless food control. So, you know, I think maybe as an adult I might want to use this one too. This actually is pretty good size. I could use it for a cereal bowl, I guess. So before I start, full disclosure, I got these two as gifts from my friends at Mothercare. So thank you to Mothercare Hong Kong for giving me these so I can review them and supporting the Clueless Dad channel. Hopefully we get some more support from other people so I don't have to pay for these things out of my own pocket. So let's open these guys up. Okay, so the box is open and now we have the two Calibowls. And I should note this one, the bigger one, comes with a removable seal. Kind of like a Tupperware seal. So hypothetically, this one should be watertight when it's full. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. It's kind of exactly the same color, but it's, there you go. So basically like a Tupperware seal that fits onto this edge. First thing we notice is this edge, and I'll show on this one because it's colored. So as you can see, it has this really nice fat edge, and the contour is that it curves backwards, so it's actually concave here, so that if I have something on the spoon, it should push it into the spoon as I come up. And so let's give this one a try in a second and see if that actually works. The other thing is this one doesn't really have the suction, but this one has this nice big kind of suction cup edge on it. So let's give this one a try here on our Stokke Trip Trap high chair tray. So it can sit on here and you can use it sort of as a regular bowl, and because it's rubberized it won't really slide around. But the real fun comes in if you push it in and you get it to stick. So now it's like totally a giant suction cup on your table, to the point where there's no way in hell your kid is going to be able to lift this off. I can lift the whole chair up, and these chairs are not light. So it'll probably yank the tray off of the chair before it comes off. There we go. So yeah, I guess I can get it, especially if you sort of peel it away. But pretty impressive. So definitely, you know, my six or 7 month old kid, maybe even a 2-year-old kid, can't really get this thing off, even if he's jamming it with a spoon. So now that we've taken a look, let's actually try it out in the real world. So I'm going to go fill this up with some cereal after I wash them off. Okay, back from the kitchen. I've got my cereal here, my imitation Cheerios in milk in the smaller bowl. And for this one, I actually didn't put any food in, but I wanted to do a test. So I put some water in here with a little bit of Coke so that you can see the color. And yes, it is, oh, very scary, it is waterproof, but because this thing just sort of fits in by suction, I wouldn't really trust it. It's not like a Tupperware where it sort of snaps closed. So, you know, maybe just for bringing things in and out of the kitchen, you can be safe if it's on a tray or something, but I wouldn't, definitely wouldn't pack things in here and expect it to never spill, because it's way too easy to just, I think, just knock it open. But it does work. Let's really risk it. Okay, this is going to make a great blooper if it spills. It doesn't spill. Okay, so you can see it is full. And let's try it this way. Push my luck. Okay, my wife's going to kill me if this spills. So, there you have it. Calibowl does seal tight enough to be watertight. Okay, so let's get to this guy and do some demonstration. So I wasn't sure how to properly demonstrate this. So I brought 3 different kinds of utensils. This is a small spoon that our 7-month-old kid uses. He doesn't use it, we use it to feed him. So it's just about the right size for his mouth. And I guess you can fit a couple Cheerios on here. And let's try the edge here. So yeah, I mean, I should have done another bowl, regular bowl side by side and compared, but it does work. I better eat this before it gets too soggy. Second of all, we have kind of a regular Western teaspoon. I actually like cereal a lot. When I eat a usually even bigger bowl. I almost never use a teaspoon because it's way too small and takes too long. So, but normal people would use something like this, or if you're having soup or some kind of oatmeal or something. So totally works well. I'm trying to think of a good way to demonstrate how this thing can keep you from spilling. But basically, I think I can't spill by the nature of that bowl. By the nature of the rounded edge of the bowl, pretty much you can't spill. So, maybe if I turned it this way, then I start fighting gravity. But basically, inevitably, it gets everything kind of centered back on the spoon and ready to put in your mouth. So, I'm sure I could keep going. I'm sure I could keep going and eventually get a Cheerio to fall. But even now, the milk, I don't know if you can see, there's milk pooling on the edge. But it's not coming out, it's only going to go back in. So, that's good. Last but not least, since I live in Hong Kong, I actually use these spoons. These are kind of regular Chinese spoons. Actually, even before I moved to Hong Kong, when I had a Chinese roommate in college, we had these, and I thought, oh wow, it's even better than a tablespoon for letting you eat cereal even faster. So I've been using these pretty much religiously for decades. When my relatives come stay in my house, they're like, where the hell are the regular spoons? But anyway, this has been the normal spoon for me, and so this is how I eat cereal every day. And let's give this guy a try. Of course, it's going to work. And look at that. Oh, perfect. It's not coming off the spoon. Not coming out of the bowl. So, I would say Calibowl totally lives up to the hype. So I'll finish this later. Let me just finish up with the video. So to wrap up, Calibowl, pretty good. Just to reiterate a couple key points. They both are dishwasher safe, top rack, and microwavable. That's really important. Made in the USA. So here in Hong Kong, this one sells at Mothercare for 150 Hong Kong dollars, which is actually 149 Hong Kong dollars, which is about 20 US. And the smaller one is 59 Hong Kong dollars, which is about 750, give or take. Overall, I'm pretty impressed with it. I'm actually probably going to use the bigger one myself, at least until my kid is old enough to feed himself and he uses it. But I'm pretty impressed, and made in USA. So if you have any feedback or questions, please leave a comment below. Please give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and please consider subscribing. And last but not least, don't forget to check out our other videos here on the Clueless Dad. And last but not least, thanks to Mothercare for giving me an excuse to eat some more cereal. Thank you. Bye. Pads get worn in, it won't be as tricky as I'm finding it right now on the first try. But see, I can already get it off easier, so not that bad.